now, the matchup we've all been waiting for, Matt Hagan and Jack Beckman. I had a chance to talk with Ron Tobler. He said their weekend started off very, very slow because they could not get a car that would move early in the racetrack. They ran a 4:52 in the opening round and were lucky to get into this second round. I asked him what happened there. He says, we picked it up early, but then the tune-up became very, very slim once it took over at the top end. So what we have to do here, try to manage that clutch, come up with a clutch round win here. If Jack Beckman wins, he takes over the point lead.
And just moments ago, talking with Matt Hagan before he got strapped into his car, asked him about facing his teammate Jack Beckman in this very important round. He looked at me and said, just another round, dude.
Oh, yeah, I'm buying that. Well, with Ron Capps and Robert Height up, let's talk Ram specs.
Well, we're talking about pressures. Let's talk about some average pressures during a nitro run for 4 seconds. About 500 pounds of fuel pressure, 185 pounds of oil pressure. That manifold pressure just under 50. They run about 7 pounds of air pressure in those rear tires.
You know what you're missing there? Blood pressure. This is good. Height inches away and takes the win of 409 at 311 miles an hour. Gary Gerald.
Well, when we started this countdown to the championship, it was Mike Neff who was setting the pace coming in. And then, of course, they reset the points. Because of that, and now being sidelined from winning a championship, how much does that hurt?
Oh, it hurts, you know. I mean, to lead the points all year, give up a 215-point lead, you know, going into Indy, you know, and then, you know, to not be able to perform like we needed to when it really counted, you know, that's what's so disappointing. But, you know, we did the best we could. I mean, I really got after it that time, you know, but it shot a spark plug out of it. It just didn't run like I wanted to. But, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. I feel bad, you know, for Castrol, Ford, John Force, AAA, everybody, you know, supports us. You know, I feel like, you know, I let them down. But all in all, we had a great year, and I really had the time of my life this year. I mean, we won some races, won Indy. I mean, we've got nothing to hang our heads about. I've got the best team out here, and we'll be back next year.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, Mike Dunn has been doing a lot of ciphering, and it's all about this guy. Matt Hagan, a loss here would be devastating, of course, for him, but also open the door for certainly Jack Beckman and for Cruz Pedregon, perhaps. Cruz will come up to face Melanie Troxel in just a few minutes. Well, there's the Cruiser. Now, if Cruz loses, well, then the winner of this race wins the championship.
No, that's right. So whoever loses here is basically eliminated from the championship, and then we got to see what happens with Cruz. So fast Jack Beckman, he's just focused just like Matt Hagan is on trying to get a round win. We heard the numbers coming into this that Jack had problems in that first round, got a little bit of a lucky break running that 450 lap time when he spun the tires in the middle of the racetrack. Ron Tobler, though, he's very good at making adjustments, but he knows he has a tough competitor in that right lane with Matt Hagan.
They are teammates, Hagan and Beckman, in a team that does not issue team orders. This is heads up. Go hard or go home.
Good race.
Hagan, 410 to a losing 414. Matt Hagan, Tommy DeLago got him to another round win. Wow, he is so powerful. And there you see it. Jack Beckman now eliminated from the championship. That was so good.
It was definitely a great race. Jack Beckman had the advantage off the starting line by almost 100th of a second. But then Matt Hagan had the car on the racetrack. He had lane choice, took that right lane. Don't think it was any difference. The lanes are very equal here for today, all weekend actually. But take a look at how close it was as Matt Hagan was able to get the stripe first by about half a car length.
So at this point, if Matt Hagan just makes it into the finals, then he has his championship. Cruz, he needs to go all the way. He'll be coming up against Melanie Troxel in just a moment. A lot of celebrating down there. There's Cruz Pedregon waiting for his matchup with Melanie Troxel. On Monday Night Football, the Green Bay Packers welcome the Vikings to Lambeau Field. Coverage begins at 7 with Monday Night Countdown served by Applebee's. NFC Northern rivals, they clash as the defending champions fight to maintain their flawless record. Oh, man, this is getting so tense. Cruz Pedregon and Melanie Troxel. We go to Gary.
A quick word with Matt Hagen. If Cruz Pedregon loses to Melanie Troxel, you're a champion, pal. You want to watch?
Yeah, I mean, well, we'll figure it out. I mean, Cruz is a great racer, and so is Melanie. It'll be what it'll be. We're not worried about that. We just got to get ready for this next round. My diehard guys are doing a really good job, and, all the glory goes to the Lord.
Remember now, if Cruz loses, the championship is yours.
Well, that's a long ways away from now. We still got a lot of seconds.
No, it's this minute. It's right now.
It's not a long way, is it?
Hey, I like it. He's focused. He doesn't care what happens. He is focused on doing his job, and that's the way it
And
should
admittedly,
be.
this whole points fight has been very, very complicated.
Oh, yeah.
So many contenders coming to the line. That's been what makes it great. So
It's simple now, though. It's between Cruz and Hagen, and obviously if Cruz needs this win against Melanie Troxel. Melanie, I mean, this isn't an easy matchup either. Melanie's been making some very nice runs after struggling early in qualifying.
Well,
She's come back and gone down the track nicely.
remember her at Dallas when she took out both Robert Height and Matt Hagen, but then she went on and lost to him, Cruz Pedregon.
Both good, mate.
Wow. Yeah, it's that blood pressure thing, Mike.
I mean, we've talked about Cruz being in this position before. He's won 2 championships, but we've even heard in his interviews, I mean, he still gets nervous. He didn't sleep. But, he's one of those guys, I mean, he can channel that and just stay focused. And I've watched Cruz do some amazing things in a race car when he's needed to. And right now, he's hoping he doesn't really need to do a whole lot. Just go out there and leave on time, and hopefully he's got the race car underneath him that'll get him the win.
I'm Schumacher wondering if this is the championship.
Wow, what a race.
Oh, again, a close race. Cruz takes the win, 4:07.312. You see, he was way late. That, though, for Cruz is the low ET of elimination. Has he got the car? You bet he does. So now, Cruz Pedregon and Matt Hagen will face one another in the semifinals. That will be for the championship. Wow. There's the matchup for you. Matt Hagen and Cruz Pedregon. Cruz, with that run, gets the lane choice. It's that guy.
Wow, this is so exciting. But remember back in 2002 when John Force and Tony Pedregon ran for the championship, that was decided on a hole shot. It was won by John Force. I love this stuff.
And you saw the other side of the semifinal, Robert Height and Johnny Gray. When we come back, we will hear from Cruz Pedregon. And when Top Fuel comes back, that guy, Joe Worsham, will face Spencer Massey. 1 and 2 in the points. Somebody's going.